Shalom Shalum, what's up everybody? What's going on? I am Watchman Yirmiyahu with the Qadashayam of Yasharal, and I just wanted to take a few minutes today to pop on here during my lunch break at work to talk about this topic. It's all of them. It's all of them, family. I get discouraged because I see so many brothers and sisters who start getting excited because a certain Hollywood celebrity comes out and starts exposing different, secrets and certain truths, and they think for a minute, this is it. They're blowing the lid off the whole thing. Man, it is just more of a giant psyop. It's just more misdirection, more sleight of hand. These people are not going to just kind of flip and expose everything. They're only leaking out what it is that they want you to know. It's the same as with the government. If you learn about some government technology, some government aircraft or battleship or weapon or whatever, then that's just the information that they want leaked out to the public. They got tons of other stuff they don't tell us about, okay? And there's tons of other truths out here in this land of spell casting. Did you guys know Hollywood is a reference to the tree that they made wands out of? It's all trickery, it's all sleight of hand. There's no reason to just be like believing that some guy comes out on Joe Rogan and starts saying this or that is like gonna expose the whole crooked, wicked system. They're just entertaining and amusing us along, lulling us down the path of our sleep. You know what I mean? There isn't somebody in DC that's going to step up and save us all and deliver us from, the wicked right or the wicked left or the blue and the red. I mean, this stuff is created to keep us distracted. That's the point. That's the purpose. That's how it works. It's a very ancient playbook. They build the heroes. When we need somebody to come and lead us, they prop that person up. They create that celebrity. We gotta realize what's going on. I mean, if we're gonna, I was saying that about this Gen X movement, right? Like, if it's gonna bear any fruit, if it's gonna be worth anything, then it's gonna need to be your big brother and your big sister coming along and just telling you, dude, stop listening to the liars. Stop believing them. Do not trust them. They've been lying to us the whole time. And if it isn't going to be that, then it's just it's vain. It's vanity. We're already divided over so many things, right? You got race, religion, economics, political parties. You got all these different things. Now you want to be divided over what generation you're born in? Says who? Who drew the lines? Who determined what it even was and what it was going to be? You know what I'm saying? It's like a psyop. But I think we can use it. We can use the hashtag, and we can use the wisdom from those who grew up being lied to about everything, and now are realizing, oh my gosh, we can't trust these people, man. We can't trust the government. We can't trust the movie stars. We can't trust the political parties or the religious elite. I often expose on my channel the lies of all the religious institutions of the world, and they're 501c3s, so they're all in bed with the government. Think about it. They're all giving false ways, false light, false solutions. And we, unfortunately, spend a lot of time arguing about the trees. We miss the forest for the trees. We're examining the bark of the tree and talking about this and that, but then missing the larger picture that there's forest fires that are being intentionally set. Things are burning all around you, and you think that it's because of the global weather changing, as if we even live on a ball. There is no globe. There is no globe, family. Like, we seriously got to wake up, you know? And us leaders out here need to be able to warn the people to stop listening to Hollywood actors, stop listening to DC vipers. Don't put your hope, faith, and trust in Donald Trump or Biden or any of these other puppets. Okay, it's literally. You ever heard that thing where they say like the whole world is a stage? It's literally like that, man. They're all just actors. They're just. I like another one. It was a former wrestler turned politician, Jesse the Body Ventura, who said, that the wrestlers, they're all, after the match is over, go back in the dressing room or whatever and drink beer together and say, man, we put on a heck of a show out there tonight, didn't we? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I'm sick of it. I've been sick of it. And I'm trying to like wake other people up, to let other people know it's all a show. It's all a ruse. It's all a lie. It's really disgusting and gross. The things that they say are not well for us when it comes to health are some of the things that are actually the best for us. Like, they're intentionally trying to keep those things away from us. And then the reverse side of that is they say, oh, you need this, that, and the other thing to be well and to be healthy. And then you find out, oh, those things are like harmful and toxic. And, it's just like on here, man, anywhere on the internet. The people who have a platform, who have like massive followings and tons of shares and all that, don't trust them, family. I'm telling you what, there's people that just spring up out of nowhere and they got this high quality edited content that lures everybody in, clean video and sound and everything's just all perfect. Man, that should raise a red flag and be like, is this legit? Is this real, or is this just something that's designed to entice us, to lead us down a wrong path, like that Pied Piper, playing that pretty music, and then everyone's just following that. You know what I'm saying? There's so many false light agents out here, people who claim that they're going to expose the swamp and drain the swamp, when meanwhile they're in a brotherhood. Right? It's like it's a secret. It's a giant club, and we ain't in it. You know what I mean? And yeah, so it's the same thing with sports athletes, comedians, celebrities. These people don't get to these positions unless they pay the piper that I was just talking about. I'm partial to the lectures on scholars whose lives are spent understanding history, not apologists. Well, that's cool, but you need to understand that most of the approved academic history is lies. That's the thing, right? They say that history is written by the victors, and I believe that that's true. The actual facts of all the events that occurred in the past are what I would call his story, right? But the powers that be, the elite, the cabal, the enemy, whatever you want to call them, they're not giving us the truth of everything that happened. Just do a little bit of research into Tartaria, and that should be enough to let you know that they're hiding a lot of information. And after all, don't all the academics and scholars believe that we're on a ball whirling endlessly through space? I mean, that's obviously false, right? We can see that there's no evidence of curvature whatsoever. And the moon landing is so fake. It's so lame. Like, just about everything on TV is better than that was supposed to be real. And then they're like, hey, we lost the technology. We do it again in a heartbeat, but we lost the technology. Man, I mean, they must really think that we're suckers, but the truth is most people believe them. And that's something I want to warn you against too. Like, don't just believe scholars and academics and, you know, the ones who graduate from the institutions of higher learning, because remember, they're not teaching people actually how to think, they're teaching people what to think. And when you parrot back all their lies to them very well, you sing the pretty little song, then you get the black cap, that black cube that goes on top of your head, which is a symbol also for Saturnalia. If you just research it, dude, just go do a little bit of Google search for Saturnalia, find the black cubes, see how they're located in all these different cities upon the face of creation. You know, I mean, it's powerful, man. It's powerful truth. There are not some good actors and some bad actors. There are not some who've seen the light and want to come out and expose the things. I believed that for a while, a few years ago. But that's actually not true. They're propped up to create the false opposition. It's called controlled opposition. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. People need to wake up from the mass programming and go, well, you could say go within. Okay, that's fine. But I will encourage you to know that there actually is an intelligent design to all of this. Okay, it's not just random accident. Like, you know, please follow me. Come listen. I go live every Wednesday from 3 to 5 Pacific Standard Time. I have a backup channel because this one, they really want to take it down and give it a bunch of strikes just for, you know, just this, adults having a conversation, sharing opinions on things, even bringing factual evidence to support the things that I'm saying, and they don't want you to know it. They don't want you to hear it. You know, they'll probably do the same thing to this one. Some troll come through here, some little CIA agent come through here and see what I'm saying and report the live, report the channel, whatever, and then they'll take it down. You know, so you can look for me on YouTube, Facebook, on the Qadashayam of Yasharal 2 channel. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate that. Even a couple people tap the screen and you know, and like the thing. But I don't know if you guys remember, like, not very long ago, Ice Cube was coming out to expose the music industry, as if he's not completely sold out to that same industry. You know, you can tell that the hour is late because, you know, they're kind of like, they're trying to slow the spread of the truth. Like, if we come out and start saying all this stuff, they're going to shut us down. But if somebody wants to go on Joe Rogan or some other thing, podcast or whatever, and expose little bits here and there, then they allow that. Because that way, that's what gatekeeping is, guys. That's how they can, like, control the rate by which we wake up. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, distractions are everywhere. They want us to be entertained and amused, and they want us to continue to suck on the teat of celebrity, of official narrative, you know, because if we start going to each other for information and sharing information with each other, then that's when it's really a threat. So as long as they have their agents in the positions of being the truth tellers, then they can control how much truth gets out, right? Think about it. It's common sense, man. It is common sense, you know? Your attention is your currency. I believe that that's very true. Not only that, but if they can keep you from paying attention to what they really want to distract you from, I believe that the enemy doesn't really care what you believe or how you're distracted, as long as you don't find the source of all truth, right? The source of all truth. That's why there's so many religions. That's why there's so many different cults and different writings and stuff like that, so they can suck you into those things. In fact, I have a meme on my computer. I'm trying to recall it off the top of my head, but the word religion, the root word, means to bind. See, I see one of my family members right there, Khan. That's right, Mishpaka. Be sure you follow me, okay? And I go live, Abba willing, every Wednesday from 3 to 5 Pacific Standard Time, okay? So yeah, religion, I say it's a prison for your mind to enslave you, to keep you away from the truth, the source of all light, the source of all life. Okay, they have corrupted the scriptures. They have, they put names of foreign mighty ones inside the writings. And that's on purpose, because we're commanded to not speak the names of foreign mighty ones. And if they can just convince us that those are names of, the Most High, or some just some title for their office or whatever, then they can cause us to break that. The enemy wants to cause you to transgress. That's what they want. They want to keep you distracted, entertained, amused, continue buying into the system, keep following their agents that are just going to fill you with a little bit of truth and then some lie mixed in. That's how it works. Just a little bit of disinformation, misinformation mixed in with the truth, and you're still going to be deceived. Okay? But again, don't put your hope, faith, or trust in any of them. I don't care if it's coming out of Hollywood. I don't care if it's coming out of DC. I don't care if it's in the NBA, the NFL, any of these things. Isn't that funny? You guys look at, how is it that they continue to have 3-letter names, right? Just like all the powerful government agencies. And if you look at the word government, it's broken down as 2 Latin words, and it means mind control. And they'll say, no, it isn't. That's not true. We can always tell when we're over the target, man, because that's when they come after us to shut us up, to shut us down, right? Study to show thyself approved. That is right. You are so right. Well, hallelujah, Yahuah, man. All esteem to the Most High. It ain't got nothing to do with me, but I just want to try to encourage people, please, please, please stop listening to them, stop trusting them. Man, they just got us dancing the dance and, walking in the dark. That's literally what it's like. Well, I also wanted to give an opportunity to answer questions if anybody had any questions. Again, I'm just out here on my lunch break. I want to try to promote the channel, see if people will come and listen to the live and hear the word of truth. We're in the beast system, which is a twin system, hate versus love, dark versus light. Yeah, I believe that too. I believe that they set up all the conflicts intentionally to keep us distracted. There's problem, reaction, solution. And, rather than letting any organic truth teller or any organic hero rise up, they just install that puppet themselves, and they make sure to put somebody in there they can control. These guys are not going to be on these platforms saying all this stuff unless they're completely controllable. You think they're going to just let some guy like Joe Rogan just all of a sudden have access, a platform to millions and millions of people, and then you could trust that guy? Wake up, man. No freaking way. There is no way. Okay? They're in the business of silencing people who are a threat to them. It's very ancient. It goes way back. Way back. And the beast system is a big proof of it, because there's even this illusion that it's US versus Russia or something like that. The kings of the earth conspire together to make war with the Most High. They convince you that you're on a ball whirling endlessly through space, that evolution is a real thing, that even gravity is like a law. It's not. It's a theory. If I pick up this pine cone and drop it on the ground, it's going to fall down because of density. Okay, we have buoyancy, density. These are actual laws, testable, observable, repeatable. Remember, that's what they taught you science was. Don't let them change what science is too. They change the definitions of all the words whenever it fits them. Red pill, blue pill, take no pills or shots. It's duality. WEF, another beast. Red pill, blue pill is NATO, another beast. Nations against nations. That's right. See, you guys are aware of a lot of these things, but look up here and you'll see there's 14 people in here right now. And I can go flip to some other live on here where they're just babbling a bunch of vanity and getting just caught up in the chaos and the confusion that they create. And there'll be like hundreds of people in there, and the comments will be going crazy. And because people are just, they want that, man. They want that darkness. They love that false way. They just love that false way. And I'm like, please come out. Please wake up. Please listen. You know what I'm saying? Come into the light. You know, there's life here. You know? So it's crazy. And I mean, because I believe that the first seal was opened in March of 2020, I feel that there's, right now, we're on the verge of some massive tipping point, you guys. I don't know what it's going to be or when exactly it's going to be, but I know that it's coming. Like, this is the season of it. This is the season of it. And there's plenty of different warning signs. In fact, there's all kinds of writing on the wall. You can just see all these different operations playing out. And they're going to synchronize. They're going to come to one point of singularity, the top of their capstone, which is what's on the back of your dollar bill. You know what I'm saying? It's go to my YouTube channel, Qadashayam of Yasharal, and try to just check out the most watched videos. There's one on there called In God We Trust. Did you know that there's actually a demon called God and another one called money? In the book of Isaiah, or Yeshayahu, chapter 65, verse 11, it says that they made food offerings to God and they made drink offerings to money. And now you have God we trust on the back of your money. You think that's an accident? Come on, man. Wake up. Yeah, look at Vatican building built in the shape of a snake, has a split tongue. And what do you think's underneath that? What do you think's down underneath there? Heck, most people don't know there's a gray pope and a black pope. You know what I'm saying? There is, man, so much is still just Rome all over again. It's Rome 2.0. It's Babylon. It's the same beast system that was in Nebuchadnezzar's dream. I'm thankful for all of you who came in here and listened to this little rant, okay? Trust me, there's tons of stuff on this channel. Please follow the backup channel. It's the same name, Qadashayam of Yasharal 2, all right, in case they take this one down. And look for me to be live, Abba willing, every Wednesday, okay, from 3 to 5 Pacific Standard Time. And if you miss it, you can go to the YouTube channel. There's so many videos on there, you guys. Seriously, I'm out here trying to speak these truths, and it's like people can't hear me and they can't see me. You know what I mean? And I know, I feel like I can relate to a lot of the truth tellers that we had that came before us, okay? Those of you who are my brothers and sisters, that's our family. That's our family history right there. You know what I'm saying? And people weren't listening to them. So don't become discouraged and don't lose heart, because I know how you feel. They know how you feel. And the Father is the one who determines who hears what we have to say anyways. You know what I mean? All esteem goes to him. I really appreciate the follows, the likes, the shares. Please try to seek out my other channels and follow me in case they take this down, okay, you guys? So don't think for a second that the people who are over there in the land who say that they are Yashar'Al but do lie have the correct times. They do not have the correct times, okay? The Shabbat day begins when the sun comes up. A day begins when the sun comes up, not at 12:01 middle of the night. That is another lie from the enemy. Think about it. A day is determined by the sun. The sun rules over the day, family, okay? The Shabbat day is the time that the sun is overhead. When the sun goes away, you enter into the watches. You have 4 watches at night. I got a playlist on calendars on the YouTube channel. You guys could check that out if you're really seeking his Moedim. Because if you want to obey him and you want to walk in his times and his statutes, then there are answers out there for you. You just got to seek them, family. You just got to seek him. Okay? Cry out to him while there's still time. All right. Shalom, shalom. Much love to all you guys. All right. I'm out. by the power and will of Yahuah, Yahusha, the Messiah, the Savior, the one who we love him because he first loved us, right? Because while we were yet enemies at enmity with the Most High, he humbled himself, he took on flesh, he took on the role of a servant, he lived a perfect, righteous, or Qadash life. He willingly laid his life down, no one took it from him. He bore our iniquities on his body. He was crucified on a stake. He was in the tomb 3 days, and he rose again, right? In power, in sovereignty, in majesty, in all esteem. All esteem, Yahusha. Yahusha comes in the name of the Father, Yahuah. Baruk is he who comes in the name of the Most High, Adonai, Yahuah.